Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I really want to do like a cool toned purple look. It's kind of following on from my colour series because cool toned purples were kind of chosen as the next colour. So that is what I'm going to do in today's video. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the bronzing tint from Dr. Hushka just to give a little bit of a bronzy glow as the sun is out today. So I'm going to go for some foundation, but I'm just going to take a small amount, a light layer. So I'm just going to go in my Lily Lolo Cream Foundation in Cotton for this. Still using the same buffing brush from Real Techniques. So just a nice light layer. Then going in with the concealer, taking the Kosas concealer, just a little bit under the eyes, and then just to cover anything that I've got peeking through on my chin. Do a little bit around the nose, and pop on the back of my hand. Again, using the exact same brush. So I'm going to go ahead and set the T-zone using 100% pure bamboo powder just to keep those oils at bay. So yeah, setting under my eyes and then my T-zone area. Okay, then for a little bit of a glow, I'm going to go in the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Just going to go on the high points of the face, so just here. Here, and I'm going to take a little bit down the centre of my nose. And use the exact same brush just to buff it all in. Is my Ritual de Fille Delirium pigment, just to give a little bit of colour to the cheeks, and I'm using the exact same brush again. So I'm going to do a little bit more lifted effect, so I'm going to take it kind of on quite high up to begin with. Thank you on my last video for your nice comments about the fact that I always reuse my favourite products and people seem to enjoy it instead of using new products every time. Because I know what it's like when you're watching someone, they won't use something new every video and they always say it's your favourite. It's hard to know what to kind of buy if people are trying so much different stuff out and not really giving it a chance to test it out, because I find sometimes, well, I've found it in the past where I've tried a product and either the first impressions has either been good or bad, but then after using it for several weeks my opinion sometimes changes. I kind of learn either if it was bad in the first impressions, I kind of learn how to maybe use it or the way it's intended to be, and I find a way that I actually end up really liking it. Or sometimes it's been where I have loved a product in first impressions, but actually after more wears I can see things which aren't so great about it and I kind of change my mind on it. So yeah, just really, it was nice to see those comments about people actually enjoying the fact that I use products over and over again, so thank you for that. So onto the brows, no surprise, using my ABH palette and taking the shade Auburn, and I'm just going to fill them in exactly the same way I would do anyway, and then I'll go ahead and use my Lily Lolo eye primer to So the palette I'm going to use today is actually my Urban Decay one, because I feel like it's got some nice cool toned purples in there. So yeah, I've zoomed you in so we can get started on the eyes. I'm going to start off with the shade Freedom right here. I'm taking it on a Sigma E25 brush, I believe, the thing's rubbed off. And I'm going to start working this onto the outer portion of the lid. I'm going to bring it up into the crease as well, just doing like circular motions. I'm going to keep it kind of, even though I'm working with purples, I'm going to try and keep it wearable as well. So if you wanted to on a summer's day go out with some purple eyeshadow, you could. What I'm going to do on a slightly fluffier brush, this is the Luxie 235. I'm actually going to go in Veil. And just a small amount of this, just to further blend the edges, but also add a bit of pastel shade to it. So just a little bit. Oh, I need a mirror up close. Just along these edges. It's just going to lighten it ever so slightly and just help further the blend. And again, I'm just using circular motions. Okay, then I'm going to take some of Sacrifice, the really dark purple here. I'm going to take it on the Sigma brush again. I'm just going to really deepen up this outer corner, but keep it purely to the lid. Try not to bring it up into the crease. Just right as close to the lash line as I can. Obviously it's a thick brush, so it's going to go higher up, but if I start at the lash line and slightly work up, then it should give me the desired effect. What I'm going to do is take a bit more Freedom, which is the first purple, and just go over it. Just add a bit more of that purple back, but also just help blend that deeper purple as well. And then taking the fluffy brush, I'm not going to pick up any more product, I'm just going to use it, whatever's left, and just buff over everything. So I am going to add some shimmer to the lids, because why not? So I'm going to go in with Myth now. I'm going to take this on my finger and just add some to the lid. Obviously you keep it matte, but I just think in the summer, especially when the sun hits, it looks really pretty. I'm just taking the brush I use for the purple, the matte purples, just to buff, because I don't want to bring it that far across. I just want to focus it right in that inner corner there. That's super pretty. I'm going to keep the lower lash line back just because that's kind of one of my favourite looks to go for. So I'm just going to finish off with the Ilia Lemon Mascara on the eyes, and then that's the eye done. Okay, so then on to lips. I'm sorry, but I think I'm probably going to be quite predictable right now, but I'm going to go with the Lily Lolo Whisper Lip Gloss just because I love it. And then that is this completed look. So like I said, I want to carry on with that colour series, but do something a bit wearable. And it was requested for like a cool toned purple look. I think this is super pretty, and I think it'd be perfect for summer. Really, really nice. I love the shimmer, like I said, especially when the sun hits, it'll look really pretty on the eyes. I definitely think this is a wearable purple look. Happily go out, no issues at all. So I really hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any requests for future videos down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.